Never thought I'd say something like this, but I am blown away. Ripple and Stellar, and technically XRP and XLM, have been mentioned in the Epstein files, the Epstein emails. Had to put the hat on for this one. Make XRP great again. I got my Malcolm X hoodie, and we're ready to dive into this. Okay, you need to watch until the end. We're bringing the bangers these days. Let's look at this email, okay? Drop a like, blah, blah, blah. Let's get into what matters here. Jeffrey Epstein, okay? This is his email, and it's from Austin Hill, and Reid Hoffman is CC'd on it. And I may need to move my camera. I'm going to make my camera a little bit smaller so we can read all of this, okay? Hi guys, we've obviously seen stellar.org. He puts the link. He says, I'm not sure what the relationship with Jed and the team are. I know obviously some of the players, but this is a problem for us. A problem? Would one of you please give me a call at phone number? I can explain some of the issues. But basically, I've been asked by the other co-founders to reduce or take your allocation away. The subject line is Stellar isn't so stellar. Ripple and Jed's new Stellar are bad for the ecosystem we are building, and it does our company damage. To have investors who are backing two horses in the same race. Happy to discuss a fair way to deal with this. Bro, we know what side these people were on. Do you agree that Epstein was on the bad side, or do you think he was on the good side? Probably the freaking bad side. Definitely the bad side. Okay? It's been exposed. So Austin Hill, Jeffrey Epstein, Reid Hoffman are all, and then there's someone else there too, Joyce, I don't know. This means that the bad side thought that Ripple was a problem. So in my mind, right away, I'm like, well, if the evil guys have a problem with Ripple, what's going on there? Ripple and Stellar, right? Are they the good guys? We think that they're the good guys. We love the projects. We love the companies, etc. But is this like absolute proof? Now, moving forward here too. David says, I don't know of any connections between Epstein and Ripple, XRP, or Stellar. I know of any evidence at Ripple or Stellar ever met with Epstein or anyone closely connected to him. There are some indirect ties between Epstein and people connected to Bitcoin in various ways. Imagine that Epstein created Bitcoin. Imagine he's Satoshi Nakamoto. And that's why he was pissed at Ripple. That's crazy. No proof of that. But that's probably true of most very wealthy people. And then in response to this as well, Bank XRP says Austin Hill expresses concern that investors were backing two horses in the same race by funding both Blockstream. Okay, we're going to take a look at Blockstream and its rivals Ripple/Stellar, arguing that these competing projects were bad for the ecosystem they're building. This is Blockstream, okay? Blockstream says the future of finance runs on Bitcoin. No, it doesn't. We know this. The future of finance can't run on Bitcoin because Bitcoin sucks at doing anything but being a store of value, which it wasn't even supposed to be. If you hate on me for that, you're simply ignoring the facts, bro. Bitcoin started one way and it has ended up, abandoning its mission, abandoning its purpose, and now for some reason it's digital gold. Okay. They've got Lightning Network, Liquid Network, Bitcoin Layer 2, protect your keys with this, blah, 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 a bunch of stupid stuff. We're already lapping them with Hedera, Algorand. All the new technology is lapping them already, okay? So clearly back then, this was 2014. They were pissed about Ripple and Stellar. Imagine being Napster and Spotify launches. You'd be pissed too because you're probably not going to do very well. Now, Blockstream, I don't know. They were founded in 2014. Founder is Adam Back right there. And I guess these guys were all investors in it. Okay. Wow. It's headquartered in Victoria, British Columbia. Wow. I'm from Vancouver originally. That's interesting. Blockstream. Yeah, Blockstream. I really haven't even heard of it up until right now. But this looks like it is a Bitcoin Lightning play. Some other takes on this is that this is probably why we got sued by the SEC to slow everything down. Patrick says, I told all of you in 2022 that Gary Gensler was directed through Epstein and Mossad to go after Ripple and XRP. Meanwhile, the Bitcoin Foundation was backed by Epstein. Now you know it's true. Okay? Huge deal right here. Because we knew there were forces involved in getting the SEC to sue Ripple. That was a whole shebang with Jay Clayton. Gary Gensler was not the one who sued them. It was Jay Clayton's SEC, right? Gary Gensler just had to deal with it. So, this guy says that he was directed to go after it, but if we look it up, Jay Clayton, SEC sues Ripple, right? You'll see that in 2020, Jay Clayton was the chairman, and they sued Ripple Labs, not Gary Gensler. Gary Gensler was just being an idiot around that lawsuit. We also have this where this is from another email where someone is sending an image right here, or maybe he is sending an image of those cryptocurrencies. Ripple is there, Bitcoin's there, Litecoin, and Steve Bannon right here is saying they're all scumbags, and he says how true. Bunch of different weird, just really weird stuff, right? And Larry Summers ended up on the board of OpenAI. Sam Altman is an advisor at Stellar. Is that true? I don't even know if that's true. Let's see if we can Google that real quick. It does actually look like he is. So if we go Sam Altman, yeah, he is an advisor with Stellar. That's insane. Okay. So we're pointing out all these big connections. But you can see right here, the Ethereum presale begins 7/22. Then on 7/14, you have Hashkey Group, a spin-off of Chinese conglomerate Wangsheng Group, becomes one of the earliest investors. Then Jed launches Stellar, and then the email below is sent. So there's a timeline here. And then we've got this guy, okay? This guy is mapping it all out. Now, I don't know how accurate this is, but I will leave the link to this in the description. I'll also leave some other important links. You guys have crypto taxes coming up. If you want it done for you, we have now a dedicated crypto tax team, fully white glove service that can handle everything. They can tax loss harvest for you, and they can make sure you pay the lowest amount to the freaking government. But this guy, I'll leave the link to it. He is breaking down everything, the private equity connections, and he's just going ham on some schizo stuff. This definitely is some schizo stuff. Just pointing out the connections between Ashton Kutcher, Epstein, Sam Altman, all of these people. Someone can read this, but insane connections. So it's all unraveling. We don't like to get too advanced on this channel. We like to make sure we just have the bird's eye view and we know what's going on, so we're guided in the right way. The market is absolutely trash right now. XRP is down to, where is it? $1.58. That is a disgusting drop right there. Bitcoin, 6.9%. So we're really getting cooked. We are really getting cooked right now, and I'm hoping we come back up. Is this proof that the 4-year cycle is still going? Who knows? But enjoy the discounts. And this is just a crazy connection that was found. Insane. Thank you all for watching. Let me know, what did I miss? Drop your thoughts on the situation and let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I love every single one of you. Join the inner circle below if you would like. We've got the XRP exit strategy software in there. We just gave away 100 XRP, 125 XRP actually, to our inner circle members. There's, you get the private Discord, you get the private Telegram. We just hit a 41x. 41x, bro. Like, amongst the market dumping and everyone losing money on their long-term holds, we're out there grinding in the meme coin trenches because we cover every aspect of crypto. We don't want to leave out aspects of crypto because those are opportunities. So we're covering memes in there too. Got a lot of people sharing meme coins, tracking the space. Obviously, don't invest your life savings in meme coins. But we just hit a 41x. We had another 10x. It's insane, bro. It's insane. I love it. So thank you for watching. I love every single one of you, and goodbye.